right, so here's the former UFC lightweight champion, Charles Oliveira. And when you fight this man, DC, you need to enter with a mindset of damage to understand what exactly acutely you're walking into. This man brings it violently in every aspect of mixed martial arts.
Yeah, I don't think many understand. They don't know what they're in for when they go in there to fight Charles Oliveira. They expect a guy from before that might have lost confidence when things started to go bad, but not anymore. This man never loses confidence, and he possesses the skills to put you out in any way, form, or fashion. Submission, knockout, he can do it all. This is truly one of the best mixed martial artists we've ever seen.
And you do get the sense that at any given moment, Charles Oliveira could be one finish away from getting another crack at his world title. Charles Oliveira, as usual, ready to battle as he tries to take home the title. Well, this place is absolutely deafening as the undisputed UFC lightweight champion makes the walk for his latest title defense. This is a huge fight, as big a fight as we can put together at 155 pounds, but the champion thinks it's going to be one-sided.
Yeah, skill for skill, he's one of the best fighters in the world. That's why when you look at the pound-for-pound rankings, you always see his name right amongst the top of the guys on the list. He has every skill in mixed martial arts, but I believe it's his mind that separates him from the rest. He has a steel trap of a mind and believes, without a shadow of a doubt, that he's the best fighter in the world.
Yeah, he was carrying himself this week like a guy who knew something we didn't. We'll see just how one-sided this fight could be in a matter of moments. Khabib Nurmagomedov, ready to add to his appreciable legacy here tonight. Our tail of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. To get us started with the official introductions, we go inside to the veteran voice of the Octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Charles Oliveira. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Lightweight Champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the Octagon for this one. All right, so here we go. He won his last fight by TKO, and a lot of pressure on him to do the same here tonight. This is one of the more powerful champions this division has seen in recent memory, and given the way the last fight went, the expectations have been elevated as to just how far this guy can take it.
Oh, big stick up top. That's another one. Big shot lands over and over again.
Well, he's able to get back up here, but oh, man, is he on wobbly legs.
I mean, he was trying to pass, but the bottom fighter said, nope, we're staying right here.
Oliveira gets up now. Nice work to get out of there. Not every day you see him in a submissive position on the ground. Oliveira's eye does not look the way it did when he walked out here tonight. It looks like he's been cut.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Charles Oliveira trying to get his pressure game going here.
Big, tall, long, aggressive. aggressive, classic Muay Thai stance on display from Oliveira.
And you may have missed it a moment ago. He didn't. A huge right hand. Nurmagomedov's really starting to feel himself here in round one, taking control. He was lurching right out of the chute, trying to land something of consequence, and he has controlled all the pace in the early goings.
Well, look at those little short movements there, trying to clear that leg.
Oh, looks like that submission's almost locked in.
Starting to get pretty deep here.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out. Oh, good defense, yes.
Nurmagomedov's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, that rear naked choke is tight. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never lets anything long to lock himself to get subbed.
Oh, that has got to be it. Oh, beautiful job to escape.
Great job clearing the knee, getting his weight all the way across and defending that heel hook.
That was fun to watch. And he's back up. "30 seconds now to go in round one."
Oh! And these dudes, when they come together and they land something good, they both go, you better watch out. Very close.
Horn sounds for the end of round one. What a round it was for him, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
Round two is here. Khabib Nurmagomedov and Charles Oliveira.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Beautiful level change, make him think you're going low and then come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Well, that overhand, big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here.
Oh my goodness.
So some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixes up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not head-hunting inside the octagon.
Wow.
I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Oh! Big right hand. Oh, huge elbow! Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. All right, huge TKO victory for him tonight. We'll re-rack the replays for you now.
Yeah, I mean, he got him on the ground, and he went to work with the ground and pound. And you could see he was intent on finishing his shot. He landed punch after punch after punch until eventually he got his opponent out of there.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 35 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
So there he is in full celebration mode now, the undisputed, reigning, defending UFC lightweight champion of the world. He came in with all the hype, with all the pressure, and he rose above it here tonight, getting his hand raised by way of the TKO. And if this #1 contender had nothing for the champion, I'm just not sure who at 155 pounds is going to beat this guy. All right, here's Rude Boy, Randy Brown. You'll never hear me attempt patois ever again. This man is still attempting to win a UFC welterweight title. I know it's a stacked division, but skill for skill, man. You know what he can do.
You know, we've watched him grow inside the octagon. You can tell when he got here, he was still very raw. But when you watch Randy Brown today, you are watching a super high-level mixed martial artist, and most of that is based in his real good boxing. New York State boxing is on display when you watch Rude Boy. And tonight, he hopes to put that on full display as he tries to get another victory.
All right, folks, here we go. All eyes are on the undisputed UFC welterweight champion. Future might be in the UFC Hall of Fame, but he certainly didn't want to hear that noise in the fighter meeting. He is focused on the present, and that is this significant challenge against the #1 contender tonight.
Yeah, he's not looking down the line. This is the guy that lives in the here and now. He told us the other day, John, that he has so many more defenses to put himself alongside the great welterweight champions, Kamaru Usman and George St. Pierre. He has got a real idea of where he wants to go, and he feels like tonight is just another step in the road to greatness.
And he's been inspired by all of those great welterweights that preceded him, Leon Edwards among them. Now it's his turn to shine on a big stage yet again. Khabib Nurmagomedov. We are set for a main event of the evening. Tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Randy Rude Boy Brown. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, here we go. UFC welterweight championship is up for grabs right now. Oh, heavy kick downstairs. All right, early round action here, and the kickboxer's not going to win the fight by stuffing one takedown, but so far so good as far as his takedown defense is concerned.
It's a great start, right? Because it's something to build off of. But he has to truly understand he cannot be content with only stopping one. He's got to recognize that he's got to stop multiple over the course of this fight. Beautiful jab there by the champ. Good jab.
All right, early round one action here. The game plan, of course, was to come out aggressively, but the landing percentage leaves a lot to be desired.
He hasn't landed anything. He's gonna empty his gas tank trying to finish the fight when it's not working.
And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. And that one certainly found the target. Oh, high-level stuff here. Catches the kick, and now counters with the takedown. Oh, that guillotine is officially tight. Man, that's how it's done. A beautiful sweep. And he got out.
Oh, he got out. He did a great job. He attacked a lot. He got pressure forward and off to the side, rolled to his back to release that pressure.
Well, we told you off the top about the striking disadvantage, so it is absolutely huge to get this fight to the ground this early.
Very, very important for him.
Slow your roll. I gotta get in here. We might get a submission here. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
Ooh, somehow he gets out.
Great submission defense by this man. It looked like he was done.
Brown getting absolutely starched by these elbows on the ground.
Nice pass.
All right, so the fighter's able to reverse position on the ground, and now he's got the dominant position.
Yeah.
Another submission attempt here, and this is a good one.
Working hard for the armbar. His skills on display. What a beast the champion is.
All right, replay brought to you by the Daniel Cormier Wrestling Academy. Nice submission finish tonight.
I mean, he was able to get the fight to the ground, and that's exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission, and that was exactly what he did. Congratulations on following the game plan and winning in the way that you wanted to.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 24 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so there he is. He came in the hunted. He remains as such. Congrats to the still UFC welterweight champion. Big effort out of the incumbent here tonight.
He has so much pride in being the UFC champion, and you see it in the effort that he puts in retaining his title. one of the best welterweight champions in UFC history.